Welcome back in my another tutorial of Linux administration. So in this tutorial I'm going to talk about few command lines, like how to read the files and what are the different options that are available while you are trying to read the files. So first of all, if I need to read any particular file, for example I want to read here any file, so I can use the cat command line, and this is the Kali Linux that I am using it, and it will be helpful for the new users who want to learn the Linux, because it help you with some of the hints that will be available to you. So if I try to press the enter, it is trying to show me in the result from the etc password directory. That is one of the file that by default exists within your system, and it contains the root and users information, whatever the users that exist. So that is the file, and it is trying to show you all the lines within this particular file. Okay, so files you can make it through the touch command line. For example, if I need to create any file here like abc.txt and I need to edit the text within this file, I can go for the nano command line and nano abc.txt. Text, I can insert some text here, whatever the text is, I don't care, I'm just writing few lines here. And after that one, to save the file, you can press Ctrl O, press enter, Ctrl X. That will help you to exit out. And I need to read this file, I can use the abc.txt, whatever the folder that you are located inside, so you can read this file. So for suppose I want to read the first 2 or 3 lines of this file, so I can use head command line. Normally head by default, if I can write it here, it will try to read the top 10 lines of this particular file. So previous result and now you can see the difference between them. Let me make it bigger screen. So if I go back here, so this was giving me around so many of lines here, and I will show you how to identify the number of lines that is exist here. So in the next one, if I go for another option, head, and I want to apply here head -n2, then etc passwd, so it will just let me know the first 2 lines of this particular file. And in the same way I can do it with the current file that I've created now, .txt I think, and it will show me the first 2 lines. The second line is actually blank. If I go for the 3, so it will show me the 3 lines within it. Using the cat command line, you can do the same task, and if you want to place the number of lines on the on this particular password file, and now you can see that there are 57 lines, and this is the user that I am working. Later on in the other tutorials I will talk about that how to read the result of this file, but at this moment my main task is to show you how to read. And if I want to read the bottom 10 lines of this particular result, so I can go for tail, and with the tail I can use here just simple tail and etc. So it is telling me the bottom 10 lines within this result. As you can see here, 57. So these are the bottom 10 lines. You can combine the result as well. If you want to combine the head and tail, which I will talk about it in the later videos. Okay, in the same way, if you want to see the with the specific switch, if you want to apply -n and last 2 lines, so it will be available here. Last 3 lines, change it tail -n to 3 within it. Okay, so next one, if you want to read multiple files together, so using a cat command line it is possible, but if I can try that one here, and I want to read here shadow file as well, which saves your password in the hash formats, so you are able to combine the 2 file results together using cat command line. Only you need to place here cat and both of the file names that you need to place it. Further, if you want to reverse the order of your file, you can use the command line cat tac tech etc pass wd, and in this way we are able to reverse the order. Okay, beef go onto the top and root come towards bottom here. Okay, and is there any other thing? Okay, so see you in the next tutorial, and in the next tutorial I will talk about more advanced command lines.